All right, I'm gonna go over pretty much live commentary on what I took today in real time. You guys see in the bottom right, I do have the Weeble configuration finally updated so you guys can see the P&L. So what's going on here is we are reacting off of a 5 minute fair value gap. We have about a minute until the 15-minute closes. Prices have been chopping around all day, up, down, consolidating. And it's been leaving a trend line. If you guys have been watching the previous videos, you know that these little trend lines are really good liquidity targets to get ran through. So I had some alerts on my phone. I usually don't trade at this time. It's like what, 12:30 p.m. Central. I'm marking out these lows and I'm like, okay, alerts went off. Finally got some decent momentum to the downside. I'm gonna get in. It was a little aggressive, but I did really think that we were gonna go take out at least the low, right? On ES, which we just did right there. And in fact, I did think we were actually gonna go lower, one, due to that 4-hour low that I've marked out, and ultimately at the very bottom, there's a weekly low that is my ultimate target. And Q is continuing to dump, so I'm still in this trade. There's a 1 minute fair value gap here that I would expect to send us lower, and I adjust my target. So my rule is for options anyways, when I'm up 20% on the position, I move my stops to break even. Now on Webull, what that means is you can use Turbo Trader to set up like sell stops or buy stops. I'd have to check the setting. It's one of those. And essentially once I'm 20% in profit, I click it and it sets my stop loss. So if price goes back up 20%, it's gonna take me out. I'm not gonna lose money, I'm not gonna make money. And that's how I kind of protect my profits. I do want to get comfortable holding my trades. You're gonna see in this clip that I end up being up like almost $800. I do not profit $800, but that's okay. I'm still trying to be comfortable with trusting the bias, going break even, protecting the capital, but letting the trade run. So I think by the end of this, I end up what taking like $100+ of quote unquote free money because it's a risk free trade. At a minimum, I'm making $100+. Maximum, if that thing would have continued running, it would have been bigger. But that's okay. I'm not gonna win every trade. I'd rather not lose money, but I'm not complaining for what, $140 in like, I don't know. This video sped up, but in like 10 minutes. But that's not too shabby, right? So just a quick recap, why I was even in this trade in the first place. We've been chopping around all day. We were reacting off of a 4-hour fair value gap. And we left all this trend line liquidity at the bottom, right? Bullish trend line on the 1 minute, 5 minute, whatever time frame you look at, there's just a trend line. So obviously I got taken out in profit there. As you see, the position closed automatically. I did not manually close it. And yeah, that was the trade. So hope this helps.